What's up, everybody? In this video, we're going to be talking about DoorDash as a swing trade and it being our second high five trading setup of the week. We already dropped Tesla and now we're talking about DoorDash. Before we get into this name, drop a like if you appreciate this. Drop a comment. Let me know if you appreciate and you like these trades of the week. I am just starting them this Sunday and I'd really like some feedback on them to see if you all really want these moving forward. So I appreciate you all, and let's get into it. So DoorDash here on the daily chart, we have a beautiful bull flag forming. We had a false breakout here back on 17 December, as you can see here. And now we are approaching a definite breakout of this bull flag. At the same time, our high five indicator, which is my personal trading strategy, it is currently flipped to green and in the process of crossing up above through the smoothing line. At the same time, down here on the MACD, you have a bullish cross upward through the zero line. And subsequently, you have the Williams percentage range continuing to make higher lows on its way up to the red barrier, which is the point where you cannot get through. You cannot get through this red barrier, moving all the way back through the history of this stock being um, uh, since its IPO. And essentially, when you get up here, you typically get a consolidation or pullback to peel off this red barrier. So we still have some room in here. And what can happen is we can run up, and that will bring us to breaking over this and breaking out of this bull flag to then where we get a pullback, not too far though, get a pullback to retest said breakout of the bull flag before then we continue higher and then kind of form our Williams consolidation box. Talked about it in our last setup video. This is my personal trading strategy alongside the Williams percentage range, in which whenever we get these boxes up here above the 50 line, really above the 35 line, as long as we come up here and continue sideways like a crazy person in a room, the stock price will continue higher. This, along with my high five trading strategy, helped me determine when to get in and when to exit trades. But beyond that, let's talk about the actual trade setup and the trade execution. Before we get into that, actually, real quick, we also have increasing volume as you see down here, just continuously increasing day in, day out, and just in a nice upward trend. So, also a very nice large volume shelf to go along with everything else that we've talked about so far. So what I'm looking for this trade, I'm looking for a break of 176, which is this high from January 7th of 175.99. I'm looking for a break of this 176, and you can either play this two ways. You can play it on the break, or you can play it on the you can wait for the break and then wait for the retest to get in before you enter this trade. So either play it on the break of 176 or after we get the break, play it on the pullback, retest, and then higher. So whatever you'd like to do. It's only a trade idea. You have to actually execute it. So as we can see here, I'm going to actually enter this on the break of 176. And then once we get a retest, I'll add more. I'll add on the break of 176 and I'll be targeting a first profit target of 182, followed by a second profit target of 186. And I will be looking to take 1/3 profits at these two levels. And then we have a measured move. So the measured move is essentially from the bottom to the top of this bull flag, and then we drag it over here, and then we get our measured move up to about 191 57. So essentially when we get so essentially when we break out here, it's essentially telling us that we should move up to $191.57 and actually get a time frame on that. And again, just an indicator of a time frame. Let's say we break on Tuesday. That would essentially give us a 45-day time frame, and that would put us at March 27th, 2025. So a bit of a that's a bit of a longer term trade. But like I said, this could be a nice little swing trade. If you get in at 176, I could see us moving up, getting to 182, maybe having a pullback back down here um, to the volume shelf before heading up to 186. So again, if you wanted to trade this, I'm looking at getting in at 176, moving up to 182, taking profits adding in on any pullbacks, and then riding up to 186 for a couple of days or a couple week trade. So besides that, my stop loss would be about 171.15. That puts us underneath this volume shelf. That puts us underneath the 9 EMA, the high five indicator, and that puts us underneath the smoothing line as well. And that would also probably give us a bit of a bigger pullback to really mess up our Williams percentage range. So that's what I'm looking at this name. That's how I'm planning on trading it this upcoming week. And if you choose to do the same, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you have some nice gains to go along with it. Again, if you enjoyed this, please follow, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.